Nice little panoramic view of the cane fields back in South Louisiana. So if I seem to be like really tired, I am. It's a long drive. I do my photo classes, some workshops. I had a night class workshop downtown. So it was a long weekend, but I drove down last night. I left Atlanta, Georgia around 5 o'clock or so Eastern time. I slept at the Mississippi Rest Area, which is just on the border of Louisiana, Mississippi. Mississippi has a lot nicer sleeping areas, at least, a lot darker. So I got about 5 hours sleep. Originally set the alarm for 4. Went off and I said, no possible way I'm getting up. So I turned it off and it went off so quickly I thought that I'd hit the snooze. So it's like I got to get up. Always the challenge is to beat rush hour traffic in New Orleans. So about 6 o'clock it starts getting really bad. So I did get through New Orleans about 5:30, so I beat that. Got down here to the cane fields. Unfortunately and fortunately, there's new growth everywhere. So some of the fields that I hunted 2 weeks ago are already starting to get some new growth on it. So I don't want to dig on any planters. New growth. It's kind of a weird process. They cut it all down, harvest it, and then they go in and actually let it kind of set for the winter. The roots take root, and then spring or so you start getting big stalks of sugarcane. But it's already starting to pop up in a lot of areas, so a lot of green everywhere. But I did find a field that looks like it's been newly plowed. It doesn't look like it's been planted. If the plants are here, they're very, very underground because I haven't dug any yet. But anyway, not a lot of signals so far. I've done 2 rows, about halfway down the row. But the reason I'm talking is I just got a really nice signal, and I would have dug it in front of you, but it basically was so shallow that I turned over one little layer of ground and got some silverware treasure. So Relic hunting adventures, right? This is why I took the 10-hour drive down here, slept in my car to see stuff like this. So check it out. Haven't really gotten out of the hole yet, but when I turned over the ground, see that nice little period. This is a nice one. So this is actually a 69 caliber 3-ring mini. It's in pretty good shape, so I don't. The grooves are kind of wore down, so I'm assuming it's been fired, but it didn't hit much of anything. It must have come down and hasn't gotten hit by a plow or anything like that in 150 years of plowing these fields. But you can see it wasn't even, 2 inches below the plow line. So pretty exciting. Makes it worth coming down. Silverware treasure. Love it. Just think about Union, Confederate soldier down here going through these cane fields, and you can see the cane is so high that that's the way it would have probably looked during the Civil War. And they were just basically walking blindly through these cane fields, being shot at, cannon fire over their heads, exploding around them, and somebody either dropped this or loaded it and fired blindly through the cane fields and didn't hit anything. But 150 years later, we dig it up as treasure. Love it.